Welcome friends to part 3 of building a art gallery website. So till now we have made this, and in the next part we will create our little gallery portion. So where we will include actual pictures. So let's create a container here where we will include our images. Actually this part is for sponsored images or most viewed images, where we will include only 3 or 5 images, and which are actually viewed by most of the people. So you can think like that, and we'll build our actual gallery where all the images will include in that next page. So in this container, let's give us a heading: most viewed arts. Let's give some space. Let's press that for 1 second. Okay, so we're going to put 3 images side by side. So the best way to do that is by creating 3 separate columns in the grid method of Bootstrap, as the way we created this portion, the header navigation bar portion. So a similar way we will create 3 separate image columns. So for that, let us first define a row. After that, let us define 3 columns. And let's make it 3 times, and close row. Okay, so we're going to put 3 images here. So for that I will use the image tag directly, and as I pressed double tab, it already auto completed for me. So we're going to select some image from net, and we'll put that here. So let me Google that. So let's pick 3 images. I'll say this one, and I put it here. In the second or middle column, I'm going to put another one, which may be uh, this one. Sorry, I don't want to download it, but okay, it's going to download. So you can also download it for that, but for simplicity I will use from internet directly. So let's get this pattern as our second image. So we put our second image, and let's put any other. Okay, this one looks cool. A pretty good Michael Jackson art. So I'll give the third one. Sorry. So there we put our 3 images. Let's see what it has come to that. Okay, as you can see, the images are overlapped. So Bootstrap provides us a very good way to handle this kind of situations. So for that we are going to use a new Bootstrap class that is img thumbnail. So we'll use in all three. So as I refresh now, you can see the images are available in the thumbnail kind of way, as you can see in profile pictures or a minimalistic way. So this is pretty good for showing the picture, showing all the picture in a single page. You can put as many pictures as you want. The big resolution pictures can also be put here in the smaller sizes. So that's okay for our most viewed arts. So for an art gallery, we all always require, if we want to click this image, I want to see it in full screen. So let's make that. So Bootstrap provides us a new way for creating a modal window. So for that, make sure you have imported the bootstrap.min.js, because we are going to need that for interacting with models. So we are going to create three models. The three models, each of which will contain these images. So let's create our first model. So I'm going to create our model. Let's give our ID model 1. Inside that, model dialog and a large size model for model LG. And inside that we will create our actual content. So class is model content. So whatever I will write inside this content, everything is customizable, and it is not necessary for everything to be written necessarily. So you can give a header. What will it show? So for that, you can create model header, and inside that you will give let's say whatever the title of your image, maybe let's say artwork 1. Pretty boring name though. Now if you want, you can also make a close button here. So I will not do that, because as the model provides us, if we click outside the model window, it automatically closes. So I'll leave the close button here. So our header is complete. So now let's make the actual body. So model body, the class model body defines that this will be your actual content. So I will put this image only, but not as a thumbnail mode. I will put it as responsive mode. The reason to do it responsive, that if we are opening this content in a PC, you will see a bigger picture, but if we open this site in a mobile, so the size will be different. So the image will be actually scaled to that screen size if we use this responsive property. So close to that and close everything. So this one is here and this one is here. The model is created, but it's not still linked with this. So we need to link with this one. For that, we need to use two properties here. So this says whenever you click this one, this will act as a modal or open a modal, and we need to set which modal it will open. So for that we need to define the ID of the model. So we have made our ID model 1. We'll give this ID to the target, and you can see if we head back to our site and we click that site, so it shows a bigger picture, and as you click outside it goes away. So that's a pretty good representation of our image. So similarly, make 3 copies of that. This will all be similar, just the IDs will be different and the link will be different. So for link, I'll get the second one for the second picture, so it goes that way, and for third one goes for the third, and let's put it as model 2 and it's for model 3. So similarly we have to put our data toggle as model, sorry, and data target will be model 2. Similarly, we'll have our next one as model and model 3. So let's test once more. So the first picture comes, second picture comes, and also the third picture comes. So you can see that as the total image is totally covered with the model window. So image responsive is for that. Now for completing our home page, we'll create a footer. As you can see, any common template must have a footer where we can put additional information for our site, like contacts or jobs or any feedback kind of thing. So let's make a footer for that, and let's create 3 columns. So for that I'll create a row and 3 similar color. So first column, second column, third column, and let's end our div and footer. So we'll make our footer a little more stylish if we make our footer background color is black. So it's my personal favorite, so you can use anything you want, you can experiment with that. I'll leave it up to you. And so in the first column I'll place some contact informations. So you can put your, let's say phone number, anything, your phone number, and in the next you can put your email. So abc@jkgallery.com, an arbitrary email I'm giving for discussion purpose. In the middle column you can put let's say copyright trademark. Let's say we put a header 4 with, let's make it a white color so that it will be clearly visible. And let's make it a centered text. Let's say copyright, and you can actually put your copyright sign here actually with HTML. For that, just put ampersand, copy, and semicolon. So, copyright JK gallery. Okay, and for the third column, I'll just put some arbitrary links for, let's say, jobs. Say jobs, and I'll give href to hash. Hash means it's an arbitrary link, it doesn't take you anywhere but this page only. So I'll put another link with, let's say, feedback. So you can see our footer is here, but you can see our this is not actually aligned. So the reason it's not actually aligned because we didn't use a container inside that. So if we use container, it will all be aligned. Yeah, now you can see your contact, though it's gray by default, and you can see other things. Let's make a little more spacious here by putting our footers padding. Let's say padding bottom will be 10 vh and padding top will be 10 vh. So this gives us a cool, nice look and feel. And actually I'll put some space between footer and the content, just for the sake of simplicity and understanding that these are separate parts. So that's up till now. In the next video we'll create our next page, that is gallery page and our contact page. So practice on till this now, and I'll see you in next video.